Victor Spinetti. Vittorio Giorgio Andre Victor Spinetti II, September 1929 – 19 June 2012, was a Welsh actor, author, poet, and raconteur. He appeared in dozens of films and stage plays throughout his 50-year career, including the three 1960s Beatles films A Hard Day's Night, Help, and Magical Mystery Tour. Born in Combe, Spinetti was educated at Monmouth School and the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff, of which he became a Fellow. After various menial jobs, Spinetti pursued a stage career and was closely associated with Joan Littlewood's theatre workshop. Among the productions were Fings 8, What They Used to Be, and Oh, What a Lovely War, 1963, which transferred to Broadway and for which he won a Tony Award. Spinetti's film career developed simultaneously. His dozens of film appearances included Zeffirelli's. During his later career, Spinetti acted with the Royal Shakespeare Company in such roles as Lord Foppington in The Relapse and the Archbishop in Richard Roman III at Stratford-upon-Avon, and in 1990 he appeared in The Craze. In 2008 he appeared in a one-man show, A Very Private Diary, which toured the UK as A Very Private Diary, Revisited, recounting his life story. Spinetti was diagnosed with prostate cancer in 2011 and died of the disease in June 2012. Early life. Vittorio Giorgio Andre Spinetti was born on 2 September 1929 in Combe, of Welsh and Italian descent, from a grandfather who was said to have walked from Italy to Wales to work as a coal miner, just to earn enough money to buy a plough. His parents, Giuseppe and Lily Watson, owned the chip shop in Combe, over which premises the family lived, and where Spinetti was born. Spinetti was the eldest of six, and his younger brother, Henry, born 1951, is a session drummer. Spinetti was educated at Monmouth School and the Royal Welsh College of Music and Drama in Cardiff, of which he later became a Fellow. Early on he worked as a waiter and factory worker. It was at the college that Spinetti met actor Graham Curnow, who became his partner. Career. Film. Spinetti gained international fame during the 1960s due to his association with the Beatles. He appeared in the first three Beatles films, A Hard Day's Night 1964, Help 1965, and Magical Mystery Tour 1967. He also appeared on the Beatles' 1967 Christmas recording, released to members of their fan club. The best explanation for this long-running collaboration and friendship might have been provided by George Harrison, who told Spinetti, "You've got to be in all our films." But Harrison also later told him, "You've got a lovely karma, Vic." Paul McCartney once described Spinetti as the man who makes clouds disappear. Spinetti made a small appearance in the promotional video for McCartney's song London Town from the 1978 album of the same name. Spinetti's July 2010 performance of the song Oblada at the Festival Theatre, Malvern in Worcestershire, was available on the Beatles' Complete on Ukulele podcast. Spinetti appeared in around 30 films, including The Gentle Terror 1961, Sparrows Can Sing 1963, The Wild Affair 1969, This, That, and the Other 1969, Start the Revolution Without Me 1970, Under Milkwood 1972, Digby, The Biggest Dog in the World 1973, The Great McGonagall 1974, The Little Prince 1974, The Return of the Pink Panther 1975, Voyage. Spinetti's last on-screen appearance was in the DVD release of the independent film Beatles, Stories by U.S. musician Zeffirelli, issued to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Beatles' first recording sessions at Abbey Road. Theatre. Television. From 1968 to 1969, Spinetti was a cast member of the Marty Feldman sketch show It's Marty, which was written by Barry Took, with contributions by John Cleese, Michael Palin, and Graham Chapman, members of Monty Python, as well as John Junkin, who appeared with Spinetti in A Hard Day's Night. In 1969, and 1970 Spinetti appeared on Thames Television alongside Sid James as one half of Two and Clover Over Two series, a sitcom about two office workers who jack it all in to become farmers. He starred in all but one of the 13 episodes. His absence in episode number 3 of the second series was covered by fellow Welsh actor Richard Davies, playing Spinetti's character's brother. In the 1970s, Spinetti appeared in a series of television advertisements for McVitie's Now United biscuits, Jaffa Cakes, as the Mad Jaffa Cake Eater, a turbaned, Middle Eastern-style character who rode a bicycle and surreptitiously stole and ate other people's Jaffa Cakes, prompting the catchphrase "There's orangey." He hosted Victor's Party for Granada. In 1979, he voiced Mr. Tumnus in the USA dubbed version of the 1979 animated adaptation of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, as well as voice directing for the film. Later, he voiced archvillain Texas Pete in the popular S4C animated TV series Super Ted 1982-84 and narrated several Fireman Sam audiobooks. In 1988, he appeared alongside Paul Scofield and Mary Steenburgen in The Attic, a World War II drama about Anne Frank. In 1992, he voiced the King of the Rats in the British children's animated program Tales of the Tooth Fairies in the episode The Stolen Present on BBC, produced by Welsh animation company Calon, formerly Serial Productions. In 1995, he appeared in the Finger episode of the comedy series Bottom, with Rick Mayall and Ed Edmondson as Audrey the Mater d' Hotel. He also starred in the 1999 DVD film Boobs in the Wood with Jim Davidson. From 1999 to 2002, Victor played Max, the Man of 1,000 Faces, in the popular children's TV program Harry and the Wrinklies, which also starred Nick Robinson in the title role. Appearances: Spinetti appears in This Is Your Life. 1985, The All I Need is a miracle music video by Mike and the Mechanics as the club owner. Writing. Personal life. Spinetti lived with his partner of 44 years, Graham Curnow, who died in 1997. Curnow appeared in the 1959 British horror film Horrors of the Black Museum. Death. Spinetti had been diagnosed with prostate cancer in February 2011, after he collapsed on stage on Valentine's Day. He suffered a spinal fracture and discovered only by chance that he had a tumor. He was at first treated in London, but after being cared for by his sister and brother-in-law, he moved to the Vellender Cancer Centre in Whitchurch for radiotherapy treatment. He died from the disease at Monnow Vale Integrated Health and Social Care Facility in Monmouth on the morning of 19 June 2012. His funeral was conducted by a John Kemet Hamo. Tributes. Spinetti was visited shortly before his death by Barbara Windsor, who had co-starred with him in the West End production of Oh, What a Lovely War. Windsor said, "We were very close. He was another of my great friends from that era. He was such a great man. He was such a good actor because he took notice of people and used their characters. He portrayed them wonderfully, whatever he did." Comedian Rob Brydon tweeted, "So said Victor Spinetti has died. The funniest storyteller I've ever met and a lovely warm man." Spinetti also received warm tributes from actor and singer Britt Ekland and fellow Welsh actor Jean Phillips, who told BBC Wales that she was shocked and saddened. Phillips added, "He was such a force of joy and vitality. When one saw him across a crowded room, one couldn't wait to get together with him and have a chat and a catch-up." Paul McCartney paid tribute to Spinetti on his website. "Victor was a fine man, a great pal and a fantastic actor, and someone I am proud to have known for many years." His irreverent at a memorial service for Spinetti, attended by McCartney, the Beatles' song In My Life was sung by Michael Ball. Preston FM scheduled a tribute broadcast for 22 June of a previously unaired in-depth interview with Spinetti, recorded when he visited Blackpool in July 2010 in Paul and Lucy Bree's Best Kept Secrets in Conversation. Filmography.